there is a type of detachment from a woman that keeps the polarity alive, that keeps the balance in the relationship going, that keeps like your self-respect and love and harmony. So what is the quote unquote harmful detachment that makes you an ice queen? And what kind of detachment makes you actually an empowered, like, amazing woman? Because both detach, but they detach from a very different place. So when you detach from a place of wanting to get his attention and wanting to get different behavior, and that is rooted in like a fear of not being enough, you are in for a lot of pain on both sides, and this can really ruin otherwise really beautiful connections. But here's the detachment that I want to present to you that is healthy and that actually helps you as a woman, like personally and in the relationship, and it's also good for the man. And the magic key lies in the word trust. If you are a divine woman, if you want to walk in God's grace, you're going to have love in your heart. So you are attached to the person, to him, but you are detached from the outcome, meaning that you are detached from the fact that he is the only and ultimate one. And it may seem like a little bit contradicting, but it's not at all. Because here's the big difference. If you do it from a place out of self-love and self-respect, he will feel it. And what does that mean? It means that when he messes up, and I'm talking about messes up badly, like severely hurts your trust in him, you're gonna walk away. And he knows that. And it's not something you need to say or something you need to remind him of. Like, never say that, like, oh, I don't need you. Like, no, don't say that. Like, it's just gonna backfire. It's also gonna do the opposite effect. It's gonna make him believe you need him even more. But I mean that if you internalize and if you feel like no matter what happens, I'm gonna be taken care of, I'm gonna be fine, I can take care of myself. And by being taken care of, I mean the divine. I'll be fine no matter what. If you are detached in that sense, you are literally a magical being, because this is the type of women that men truly respect and love, because you have self-respect, you have self-love, but you have a heart, you have love to give, and you want to give love. But we've all been hurt. So I understand women that detach from a place of fear because they're scared to be hurt again. Like, I've been there. I know what it's like. And that's why I'm making this video and telling you about this, because I want you to avoid the mistakes that I've made. I have followed toxic feminine coaching videos that tell you detach and then everything will be fine. Like, you flip a switch in his subconscious and activate his hunting instinct and all of that. It doesn't work. And feminine energy coaches, I think a lot of them, they don't see the difference, or they like to simplify the solution here. But there's no simple solution to heartbreak. There's no simple solution to opening up and trusting after being heartbroken by somebody else. To summarize, you detach not by being an ice queen that needs to prove her self-worth from a place of hurt. You detach from a place of, I know that I'll be fine. And a man that loves me will treat me a certain way. Also be a little, I mean, you'll need to be a little realistic about it. But I'm talking about serious, like, breaches of trust. Serious things where you no longer believe that he could be a good father or husband. Like, if somebody does those things, then get out of there. But it's gonna feel very different. It's gonna feel out of a place of, okay, let's go. Like, there's obviously something else out there. Versus a place of, I'm gonna teach him a lesson. And again, no shame. And I mean, all of us have been there. So, okay, no shame in that. I'm just trying to raise awareness and make us all learn that there's another way. So, what does it mean being detached in dating? It goes as far as when you are in the early dating phase, you don't overthink about his text or, oh, he hasn't texted 3 days after the date or anything, because you are preoccupied with things that give you pleasure. And also, you trust that if this guy is the right guy, it's going to happen anyways. So, that actually naturally ignites his hunting instinct, because men do have that and women can activate that. But it doesn't work if you do it out of a place of malicious intent. It doesn't work if you do it out of a place of hurt. It only works if you're doing it out of a place of just genuine contentment and trust in God that this will work out if this is meant to be. And I know how hard the struggle is to open up again, but opening up again, especially after I've seen darkness and pain, is literally, like, in my opinion, probably if not the most, but one of the most important and beautiful qualities in a person. Like, if you have seen darkness, but you still choose to love and you choose light in your life, like, I don't know if there's anything more precious than that. So, don't become an ice queen. You are absolutely loving, you just have your boundaries. And you're not so easy, like, swept off your feet, because you're preoccupied with your own things. And you trust that if this guy is right for you, it's gonna happen anyways. It doesn't mean that you on purpose and like kind of like delay answers or anything like that. None of this. Like, no games. It's an internal feeling. And that internal feeling is going to significantly change how you act and speak and how you carry yourself. And a man is going to pick up on that. And a man definitely picks up on that and makes him see you differently. Because you're a woman that knows her worth and you don't need to speak about it. You just, like, every cell of you oozes. So, no games. None of that. Like, forget the black cat theory or whatever it's called. Like, you don't need any of that. What you need is to understand that you're divinely protected and loved, and that there is, like, signs for you everywhere. And I have a video on intuition and how to discover intuitive nudges from Anxious Thoughts. Okay, so that's it for me today. I wish you a wonderful day, and